What's up, YouTube? Not having the best day. That lighting's terrible. Hold up. I don't know if I should even be making this video. I don't even know if I'll put it on. But this is what I'm going through right now. If old boy comes in, I'm going to cut this shit real short. Cut it out. So you guys know my engine block is basically broken, which means my car is fucked. My ex-boyfriend was a mechanic. We broke up 6 months ago. It's been super turbulent. Like, he wouldn't even talk to me for a while. He said the only way we're going to stay friends is if we're friends with benefits and never talk to my exes. That's what he said, but we're not friends with benefits, so imagine that. So I assume we're not going to stay friends. But, like, dude, after 7 years, if he needed anything, like, if he was stuck on the side of the road, if his mom died, if he was sick, like, I would be there, you know what I'm saying? Just like he's here for the last 2 days, sitting outside, trying to rig my car so it can make it a year, so he can go check out a car with me. There's just certain bonds that you make with people that you don't break, you know, that you always have. At least that's the kind of person I am. People get mad at me, and I pop off. I do some real fucking ignorant shit without thinking about it. But I don't hold grudges. And, so the reason we really broke up, I mean, after 7 years, you don't live together the last 4. That's not going to work. You know, we're already on opposite schedules. I need a lot of attention. Like, that's just the kind of person I am. I give a lot of attention. I want a lot of attention. I'm blatantly honest. He thinks I left him for a YouTuber. Not the case, okay? But I got to the point, when I first told him who I was, like, everything he said was sweet and direct to the point. I never lied about who I was. We got fucked up as hell the first night we met. We did a lot of drugs together the first couple of years, and yes, I brought most of them into the relationship because I had a drug problem. I was hooked on methamphetamines because I had a boyfriend that was basically an MC. If you don't know what that is, go Google it. I'm not going to get into it because I'm trying to live to see another day. Because if I speak any more on it, I'm going to wind up disappearing. Like, you may never find my body. So that's that. All right, moving on. And I developed some very strong drug habits. My ex-boyfriend took very good care of me. I didn't work for a year. I gained 100 pounds in a year, literally. And here's why. So, like, I imagined I'd be baking brownies all day. He'd come home, the house would be immaculate. I'd be out having cocktails with girlfriends, baking brownies. Like, it wasn't like that because all of a sudden, after 20 years, there was a sudden change in his job. So he went from being, like, making hella fucking money just to making enough to support me, you know, get a 12-pack of beer. But I would sit here and watch Maury all day, you know, eat his burger and do laundry. And, like, I just got fat as fuck. It made me super depressed to the point where as soon as I started putting on weight, I didn't want to go outside. I didn't want to walk around. I was embarrassed. And then it just, like, fucking rolled. Like, dude. And when he left, when we broke up and I kicked him out, like, of the house anyway, we got back together for 3 more years after that. I went out and got a job the next day. I didn't work for a year. And right away. But here's the thing. When I met him, I told him I wanted to travel. I wanted to get married. I wanted to have kids. Okay. Well, like, I would never marry somebody after a year. Like, I'm impulsive, but not that impulsive. But after 3 years, and then he finally asked my dad to marry me, and then he didn't. And he sold his race car because he used to be a race car driver, like a for real race car driver. Sold his car. He paid off my credit card debt, which was really nice, but didn't buy a ring. Looking back, now I don't want to get married. And now I'm too old to have kids. Like, I don't like to wake up before noon. Like, I like to do what I want to do. And, so anyway, he's jealous of 2 of my guy friends. Well, one's not a friend anymore, and one really just is a friend. Have we had a past? Yeah. But, I never lied to him about it. And he thinks every single guy I'm with wants to get in my pants, which is really hard when every single one of your friends are guys, okay? Like, I can tell if a guy wants to get in my pants. I can handle myself. Like, you know what I mean? So he thinks I dumped him for a YouTuber. No. So the dude told me he wanted to travel. I also told him that. So after 7 years, we're not married. We don't have kids. We don't live together. And you don't want to travel with me. So this is what I want. I told you up front, and you knew I did drugs and drank when we met up front. I never faked the funk. Like, dude, you knew who I was. You said all this bullshit you wanted to do and that you would do with me. No, you didn't. You didn't want to do anything. You wanted to stay in one place and just be lame. Like, well, I mean, if that's where you, not that's rude, you know, like maybe that's not lame. Maybe that's just what makes you happy. So, you know, I'm an asshole for saying that, but it didn't make me happy. So he should have not brought his representative and been honest. And 7 years is a long time to hang on. That's like straight out of respect because you love somebody, because y'all have been through some shit, you know? I always have his back. Judging from tonight, I don't know how long I'll have my back. I'm surprised he made it through the night out there fixing my car for the second night in a row. Something got him lit. Something got him mad. He came in with a fury. But dude, this is seriously hard for me, bro. So no, I never dumped him for a YouTuber, but I did say this. I was like, look, I need to look for apartments. I wanted somebody to show me around. He said, I refuse to go with you, my ex, to look for apartments because I don't want you to leave me. But when you take your trip, my journey, the one that you guys are waiting to see, no, I'm really fucking waiting to see it, okay? With this bullshit. But, and I'm gonna do it. This is just a little, you know, I don't know, what do you call it? Rock in the road? Something, I don't know what they call it, correct? I don't know. Just a stepping stone, I guess. But, I thought, well, okay, if you don't want to help me look around, this person is. And I told him I was making plans. This was like November, December of last year. And I made the plans. And I told him straight up, I had no intention of like cheating on him or anything like that. And then January, we broke up. Mostly for the reasons that we're going in different directions. I'm not going to like live with somebody that wants to live in a separate house. Like, I feel like if you're in love with somebody, you want to be around them all the time. You don't want to live in separate places. Like, in 3 years, you didn't try to like re-cohabitate or like, dude. So I fell out of love. Like, I love him. I'll always love him. I'm not in love with him. I love him. I would do anything for him, like family. Well, more than my family, because I really don't have, I'm not really tight with my family. And the fact that he's been out here for 2 days at a time, working until the night comes up, getting no sleep, like, that's love, man. He's mad at me and whatever, but that's what people do when they love each other. Not in love. He might be in love. I'm not in love. I don't think he is either. So, and then him saying you're a constant drunk and a drug addict. Do I drink every day? Yeah. Do I get drunk every day? No. I think he has a couple sore spots because, his dad was a drunk. He died from alcoholism. But he was like a drunk. And I feel like girls have cheated on him in his past. So imagine being in a relationship for 7 years where you're not cheating for real. And getting accused of cheating on every day. Like, it's not cool, man. Like, don't do that. You know, if you accuse somebody of cheating, either you got something under your bed, you know, so you're looking under somebody else's, or else you're going to fucking drive them to cheat because they're getting accused of it every day for 7 years anyway, so why the fuck not? Like, I don't know, that's just my mentality. But yeah, no, he's outside right now working on my car. He's screaming. I had to, like, come inside because he started screaming to me in front of the neighbors. Sorry if this is boring to you guys. Like, you don't have to watch it. The ones that know me, like, this story's been building. But no, I didn't leave him for a YouTuber. I left him because we had different dreams, different desires, and, like, I had to go on my way. But to this day, he blames it on the YouTuber because I broke up with him in January, and in February, I was with the YouTuber, just traveling. Like, me and the YouTuber have never been anything but friends. Did shit happen? What do you guys think? But, like, we were always friends. I was never, like, his girlfriend. It was never, like, a romantic endeavor. Like, and then I have another friend who's been my friend for years, who we did hook up one time, like, way before me and Mike hooked up one time. And that was, like, me and Mike were together 7 years. And that guy's always been a part of my life. Like, we beef here and there. He probably always will be a part of my life, you know? My moonshine friend. I gotta make nicknames for everybody. So he blames everything on them, and it's not. It's just, like, what happened between us. But I'm trying to keep my fucking mouth shut because if I spout off, you know, and say my feelings, he's just gonna get mad and not help me fix my car. I'm not using him to fix my car. He's wrong on his thinking. So when we broke up, he started asking me, did you do something with this guy? Did you? And this is what I said. Like, we've been broke up for half a year now. I said, I may or may not have. But if you notice, I've never asked you if you've done anything with another girl. I've never questioned you. One, it's not my business, which is not really in my vocabulary because I'm a nosy bitch. But two, like, I don't want to know. Because, like, either way, if you're with somebody for 7 years and you guys are broke up and there's nothing going on anymore, there's no reason to discuss what you're doing with or without somebody else. It'd be one thing if we were like in a sexual relationship, but we're not doing anything together. So I don't want to know what you're doing. You should know what I'm doing. At some point, we both are going to do something. And telling each other is just going to hurt each other. So I refuse to talk about it. So he's like, oh, I know you did something. I'm not going to talk about it because we've been broke up for 6 months. So there's no reason to talk about it. Like, you're able to do what you want to do. I'm able to do what I want to do. I would never flaunt it in your face. Hopefully you would never flaunt it in my face. I don't know, dude. But now I just need to get my car fixed. I need to get my car. I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to get him yelled at. Dude, literally, I broke up with him for me, for my own fucking reasons and the reasons I just told you. But he's freaking the fuck out. But he's still out there right now, as angry as he is, putting in fucking work on my car, which is really respectable. And it just puts me in an awkward situation. Makes me feel weird inside. So yeah, I don't know. Thank you for letting me vent. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.